Do I believe in the power of a curse? The power of a curse? I mean, a curse probably has more power if you give it the power. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, there's some people who always want to attribute stuff in their life to some outside force, right? Sometimes it's just bad luck. Sometimes it's bad choices. Sometimes all these things going on. Certainly some people have better lives than others, and it might just be dumb luck that happens. And some people have to go through misery their whole life, and is that their fault? Maybe so, maybe not, right? Does anyone really have a curse? Maybe someone just wants to attribute their misery to something outside as a rationalization because they can't possibly believe that someone would have a life as bad as theirs, you know, and still live in like a fair society or whatever, or a fair world. Some people even say things like, well, why do bad things happen to good people, right? Why is it that the person who's a nice guy his whole life, you know, loses his job, gets cancer, loses his wife, you know, but then the fucking scumbag rich guy who literally screws everyone over for his whole life, nothing bad ever happens to him, and he's just constantly rolling in dough, rich, famous, no problems for his whole life, and he rides the wave of goodness. Yeah, you could say that basically there's a discrepancy there. Is it a curse against the guy who has the bad life? I don't know. Do you believe in magic? I hope you do, because you always have a friend wearing big red shoes. I never understood that song that for McDonald's. That was actually when they took that song, Do You Believe in Magic, and they turned it to McDonald's theme song, and it was the weirdest thing. You always have a friend wearing big red shoes if you believe in magic. What the fuck are you talking about? I know it's supposed to be Ronald. It just didn't make any sense. But anyway, I don't know. Is there anything to it? I'm not a superstitious guy. I'm not. You know, someone might say to me, Phil, you're cursed. Because every time that something is going good in your life, something bad comes to negate the good. I don't know about that. You know, like maybe at one point I definitely believed that. And I would say my life has been a series of ups and downs. I used to call it waves. Sometimes I'd be on a wave of positivity going up, up, up. And you ride that wave as high as it can go and you enjoy it as much as you can because you know that you can't go up forever. Eventually it's going to crest and then you're going to go down. And you're going to have negative stuff going on in your life, right? And I could probably judge that entire run of YouTube that I've had, 15 plus years. I could probably see it went up and down and up, like it went way up, then I got copyright strikes, and it went down, and then I had to try to find a way to make money because I lost my job, but then I got partnered, and then it went up, and then I was doing good, and I was getting views, and then This Is How You Don't Play came, and then it went down, and everyone hated my guts, but then I moved out here, and my life improved, and it went up, but then people hit me with false copyright strikes, and then I lost a lot of money, and then it went down. You see, I could do that, right? But in reality, can't everyone really do that with their life too? So can you really say, oh, it's a curse that bad things happen? Don't bad things happen to everyone? Maybe it's just a matter of perspective, right? Maybe it's a matter of just accepting the good with the bad and focusing more on the good and pushing forward with the good and getting through the bad and letting those times be in the past rather than dwelling on them. You know, I could sit here right now and be like, oh man, I was so popular 12 years ago. I had top YouTuber, and YouTube screwed me. They changed the algorithm, man. And then, This Is How You Don't Play screwed me and made everyone hate me, man. And then, there's false copyright strikes, and it screwed me, and now I lost all my views, man. But what am I going to sit here and do that for, right? Why am I going to sit here and be like a bitter, sourpuss idiot instead of saying, look what I have today, right? I have an awesome business where I can every day hang out with an awesome audience who want to interact with me, have a good time, help me actively to improve my setup, improve my content. I've got viewers that want to see all kinds of content, whether it's vlogging, podcasting, gaming, throwback content, react content, and there's more potential in the future to grow that I haven't even touched upon yet, right? I got a beautiful house. I got a beautiful family, a wife that loves me, a cat that's awesome. I got my health, and we can continue on. You got all these good things going on in my life. Why would I just sit there and dwell on the negatives that have happened? And the thing is, there's going to be more negatives in my life. It's not always going to be good. I might tend to focus on the positive these days, but you know, negative things happen from time to time, and that's just life. Get through it, and you know, maybe no one truly has a curse. It's just about your perspective. If all you want to do is sit around and talk about the negative things that happen to you constantly, maybe you're just going to be stuck in that rut and you're never going to feel like anything positive will ever come. So when it does come, you don't even realize it. So I tend not to live like that moving forward. Okay. Okay.